Hi, this is Kerry Kirkham, and this is another episode of Grocery Outlet Roulette. I take the risk so you don't have to. With me this evening is a wine from Spain, Catalonia to be precise. I'm assuming it's Sisquella. It is by Clos Pons. It is a white blend from Spain, a very interesting blend. It is a blend of 60% Garnacha Blanc, 35% Alvarinho, and 5% Moscatel. Very interesting. I saw this in the cold box at Grocery Outlet in Newport Beach, which is where I'm at right now, hanging out with my dad's dog, who's kind of sacked out over here. She was unimpressed by the wine, but I think it's rather interesting. What the wine reminds me of is a dry cava. It reminds me a lot of a dry cava without the bubbles. So I get a lot of minerality. I get flint. It is an austere wine. Cava tends to be austere, particularly the Brut or the Brut Nature. So this reminds me of that. I get a lot of lemon, a little bit of white peach, and again, flint is really primary here. When I saw it was a 2012 vintage, I was a little worried, but this is presenting well. I think it's probably drinking better than it did when it was, in earlier years, because it is rather austere. I get a little bit of white flowers in the finish, like jasmine, honeysuckle, a little bit in the finish, but it is very dry. A lot of that smoky flint on the nose and minerality. So if you like austere wines that are a little bit on the tart side, not bitter, but tart, with that lemon pith. It was $8.99. I'll show you the label again. And I'd say it's a good buy for $8.99. It tastes like maybe a $20 bottle. They had it listed as $29.99. That I don't quite buy. But for $8.99, I'd go for it, particularly if you like the weird Spanish wines. Australian shepherds tend to not really care for Spanish wines, so, not a really good deal for them. But otherwise, to that I say cheers, and another episode of Grocery Outlet Roulette.